Oh, it says adult reading. Adult reading. Okay.
Here, down here.
Luckily, you're an adult.
Somehow, this just starts out with the word had fallen into ways so completely foreign to his ultra-masculine makeup and history that he not only couldn't seem to extricate himself, he seemed to sink deeper and deeper into strange degradation, yet he fought it. In another human being, man or woman, we see our own living image, another human being who possesses an equal right to life, who claims the freedom we claim to make choices and decisions and to take action. For this reason, we cannot, without betraying ourselves, treat other people as things existing for the satisfaction of our appetites, or to be used as instruments of our own private purposes. By doing so, we should deny the validity of our own claim to human consideration. Sexual desire in man is rooted in his need for love, or freedom from psychic solitude, and is not merely a physical hunger. Love is a modification of hunger. It is the quest for a satisfaction derived from relation to a not-self instead of, as in the case of hunger, the heaping of power after power unto oneself. Love impels us to a search, not for an unknown something to consume or enjoy, but for an unknown someone with whom we can hope to establish a reciprocal and therefore completely human relationship. This is parentheses Kenneth Walker and Peter Fletcher, Sex and Society.
Is that the very beginning?
That's the intro page before the
So
title.
you're not even getting into the juicy stuff, which is probably tame by today's standards.
I'm going
Just open up at the random.
You know, a random page.
a random page? Random page. Okay. Starting at top. We'll whip him into a froth come Saturday night. Those weekends, you say you have fun. Sure. Are you set for it? Then I'm really in. How often do you have to be told? I'm set. But look, I was thinking about something. Archer has other guys who can handle center. What are you driving at? I'd like a crack at end. He considered that. You're pushing pretty hard, aren't you? Why shouldn't I? When a guy thinks he's right for something, he's got to lay it on the line, doesn't he? Maybe a guy ought to lay something else on the line first. All right, name it. Don't get cute, buddy boy. Take things as they come. With that, Frank got out and headed into the building. I walked on, thinking over what he'd said. Nothing came clear to me until late that afternoon. I'd mulled it all over, but it stayed mixed up. Frank, Coach Archer, Mrs. Tennyson, Tommy. If you can think of thinking as a simmering pot, you can understand what I mean when I say Tommy kept coming to the surface. Regardless of how I turned and twisted things, I'd come back to the misery on Tommy's face there in the locker room when he'd broken down and cried on my shoulder. It occurred to me that in trying to learn my way around, Tommy could give me more pointers than anyone else. So after practice that afternoon, I caught up with him as he was leaving the locker room. He was in my math class, so I had a natural subject to start off with. And that's page 54.
That's pretty damn good, man.
And I can see why you want to build a steady cam.
There's some
because
sex
that
going
moving
on.
around, but
Yeah, that's fun, man.
I have to read this before we put it up for auction.
okay. Well, I'm gonna.
Read the whole thing and then put that on eBay.
Ooh, Linda reads an audiobook.
Yeah.
Exactly, that'd be good.
You do that very well, actually. Especially with the gay porn stuff. It's
I got rid of all my Rex Stout books but I have a hard time getting rid of my lurid covers.
Want to have this closed up? No, I want it closed up.
I have trouble getting rid of all my lurid cover fiction.